An automobile accident that results in a fatality and death is one of the most devastating accidents to the family of the decedent that can be imagined. One day their loved one is traveling down a road, and the next day they're gone forever. One would think that bringing a death case in many ways should be the largest compensation case that you could possibly have. But you'd be surprised why you'll need an attorney to protect you. Whenever there's an action for pain, suffering, and mental anguish in a death case, under Michigan law, you have to file the lawsuit under the wrongful death statute. The wrongful death statute states basically that if there is no conscious pain and suffering, that means you were killed instantly, you get no money for pain, suffering, and mental anguish. Zero. Many times establishing the fact that the person who was killed or is a decedent from the accident had conscious pain and suffering makes the difference in hundreds of thousands of dollars in connection with the case. And therefore, accurate, expert opinions from medical physician and people who take autopsies hired by your attorney can change what would be a no compensation for pain and suffering case into one's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's very important. In connection with the death case also, wage loss, and there really is many times no medical bills if the person is killed right away. Your first party claim is for 3 years, but it's calculated different than other types of Michigan PIP automobile accidents. You can put into the calculation of your wage loss for the 3 years certain benefits that you might have gotten had you been alive. And many times those benefits are contested or argued or just overlooked in connection with the decedent's family who is grieving, and they forget about the health care, or they forget about the time off. They forget about other benefits that could be calculated into the wage loss portion of the PIP claim simply because they're grieving, they forgot, and by the way, the insurance company is not going to remind you. So therefore, when you're in an automobile accident, or you're the loved one of an automobile accident where the death occurs, it's important, again, like any case, to document how the accident took place, but to contact an attorney immediately, because preserving the evidence, the medical evidence, can be worth literally hundreds of thousands of dollars simply on the issue of whether the loved one died immediately or survived for even a very short period of time in order for you to be compensated for the pain and suffering and mental anguish of the decedent at the time of the accident.